Hello student, I am Kadam KS from SGM College Karad. In previous lecture, we have studied quantifiers and quantifier statements, dual, negation of compound statement. In today's lecture, let us see examples of negation of compound statement and converse, inverse and contrapositive. First, let us see examples. Write the negation of the following. First example is x plus 8 greater than 11 or y minus 3 equal to 6. Let statement P is x plus 8 greater than 11 and statement Q is y minus 3 equal to 6. Given statement is P or Q. Here or connective is used, therefore statement symbolic form is P or Q. Negation of P or Q is logically equivalent to negation P and negation Q. That is, x plus 8 is not greater than 11 and y minus 3 not equal to 6, or x plus 8 less than or equal to 11 and y minus 3 not equal to 6. Next example, quadrilateral is a square if and only if it is a rhombus. Here statement P is quadrilateral is a square, statement Q is quadrilateral is a rhombus. Here if and only if connective is used, therefore symbolic form is P double implies Q. And negation of P double implies Q is logically equivalent to P and negation Q or Q and negation P. That is, quadrilateral is a square but it is not a rhombus, or quadrilateral is a rhombus but it is not a square. Next example, it is cold and raining. Here P statement is it is cold, Q statement is it is raining. Therefore symbolic form is P and Q, and we know that negation of P and Q is logically equivalent to negation P or negation Q. That is, it is not cold or not raining. Next example, for all n belongs to capital N, n square plus n plus 2 is divisible by 4. This statement is quantified statement. Its negation is there exists n belongs to n such that n square plus n plus 2 is not divisible by 4. And last example, there exists x belongs to n such that x minus 12 less than 20, x minus 17 is less than 20. Negation is for all x belongs to n, x minus 17 greater than or equal to 20. Let us see an example of an MST CET. The negation of the statement getting above 95 marks is necessary condition for HEMA to get the admission in good college is. First option is HEMA gets above 95 marks but she does not get the admission in good college. Second option is HEMA does not get above 95 marks and she does not get the admission in good college. C option, if HEMA does not get above 95 marks, then she will not get the admission in good college. And last, HEMA does not get above 95 marks or she gets the admission in good college. Hint, let P statement is Hema gets above 95 marks and Q statement is Hema gets the admission in good college. We know that negation of P implies Q is logically equivalent to P and negation Q. Therefore, answer is A. Next point, converse, inverse and contrapositive. From an implication P implies Q, we can obtain three implications called converse, inverse and contrapositive. Q implies P is called the converse of Q implies P. P implies Q. Negation P implies negation Q is called the inverse of P implies Q. And last, negation Q implies negation P is called contrapositive of P implies Q. That means if P implies Q is a statement, then its converse is Q implies P, inverse is negation P implies negation Q, and contrapositive is negation Q implies negation P. Converse is Q implies P, inverse is negation P implies negation Q, and contrapositive is negation Q implies negation P. Exercise 3rd. Example first, write the converse, inverse and contrapositive of the following statements. First example is, a family becomes literate if the woman in it is literate. That means, if the woman in the family is literate, then a family becomes literate. Let P statement, the woman in the family is literate, and Q statement is a family becomes literate. Therefore, the given statement can be written as P implies Q. And we know that converse of P implies Q is Q implies P, inverse is negation Q implies negation Q, and contrapositive is negation Q implies negation P. Therefore, converse is Q implies P. That is, if a family becomes literate, then the woman in it is literate. Inverse is negation P implies negation Q. That is, if the woman in the family is not literate, then family does not become literate, and contrapositive is negation Q implies negation P. That is, if a family does not become literate, then the woman in it is not literate. Next example, write the converse, inverse, contrapositive of the following statement. If surface area decreases, then pressure increases. Let P statement is surface area decreases and Q statement is pressure increases. Given statement is P implies Q. Its converse is Q implies P. That is, if pressure increases, then surface area decreases. Its inverse is negation P implies negation Q. That is, if surface area does not decrease, then pressure does not increase. And last, contrapositive is negation Q implies negation P. That is, if pressure does not increase, then surface area does not decrease. Student activity, prepare the truth table for P implies Q, Q implies P, negation P implies negation Q, negation Q implies negation P. What is your conclusion? So student, you solve this example. Next point, let us see an example of an MST-CET. The converse of the statement, if x is 0, then we cannot divide by x is. First option. If x is 0, then we cannot divide by x. Second option. If we cannot divide by x, then x is 0. Third option. If x is not 0, then we can divide by x. And last option, if we can divide by x, then x is not 0. We know that converse of P implies Q is Q implies P. Here let statement P is x is 0. Statement Q is we cannot divide by x. Then converse of P implies Q is Q implies P. That is option is B. If we cannot divide by x, then x is 0. Next point. Some important results. First result, P implies Q is logically equivalent to negation P or Q. Second result, P double implies Q is logically equivalent to P implies Q and Q implies P. Next result, P or Q and R is logically equivalent to P or Q and P or R. And last, P and Q or R is logically equivalent to P and Q or P and R. Here we prepare a truth table for first and second result. First column statement P, second column statement Q, third column negation P, fourth column P implies Q. We know that in implication, first statement is true, second statement false, then their implication is false. Next column negation P or Q. Negation P or Q means disjunction of third and second column. F or T, T, F, 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 T, 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 F, T. All the entries in the fourth and fifth column are identical. All the entries in the fourth and fifth column are identical. Therefore, P implies Q is logically equivalent to negation P or Q. Next, sixth column, Q implies P. Second column implies first column. T implies T, T. F implies T, T. T implies F, F. And last, F implies F, T. Next column, P double implies Q. P double implies Q. T, T, T. T, F, F. F, T, F. And last, F, F, T. And last column, P implies Q and Q implies P. Means conjunction of fourth and sixth column. T and T, T. F and T, F. T and F, F. T and T, T. Therefore, all the entries in the 7th and 8th column are identical. Therefore, P double implies Q is logically equivalent to P implies Q and Q implies P. Next student activity. Prove the result by using truth table. Third result, P or Q and R is logically equivalent to P or Q and P or R. Fourth, P and Q or R is logically equivalent to P and Q or P and R. Okay student, you solve these two results. Hope you have understood this lecture. Thank you.